You're listening to By Way of the Sea, an 11-part original audio drama created by Eralore Studios in collaboration with Stay Busy. This week's cover art was created by the artist Illustrokrat. Last week on By Way of the Sea.
Kwesi offered a bit of advice to Elena, sharing in his village's traditions of celebrating life instead of mourning it. After breaking down in tears and opening his heart and heart to Elena, Silas agreed to join in a fireside ritual to dance Lucia into the afterlife. Once she was buried, they raised many a glass of whiskey in her honor, toasting all the wonderful memories they made and shared together. Then, lying and laughing in the sand in a drunken haze, they reflected on life and Lucia, which leads us to chapter 10, the fight. That is not how that cliff looks.
Sure it is.
You need to draw a line there. May I show you?
Of course. Here.
There. Efe.
Efe. What does that mean?
It is beautiful.
I like that. It is beautiful.
Yes, you are.
You're such a talented artist. Why did you become a healer instead?
It was my destiny.
Your destiny?
Yes, it was written in the stars.
How do you know?
Because that is what was foretold by those who came before me.
And you just believed them?
Of course. They are my elders.
Is that what you wanted for your life? To be a medicine man?
Do you always ask so many questions?
Oh.
No, don't stop. It charms me. Elena, I was born to be a healer.
But how do you know what you're born to... Oh, I'm sorry.
I've always wanted to help people. So when the path was presented to me, I took it. There's a great relief in knowing our elders can gift us their experience and insight. It makes life more certain. I am grateful to have been born to a family that knew what was best for me. Or else I wouldn't have ended up here, in the right place.
Shipwrecked on an island doesn't exactly swell gratitude to the rest of us.
I understand that, Silas, but it's about perspective. I don't see us being here as a punishment or a trick of fate.
None of us belong here, though. We could not have known the storm would come. And in that way, is it not true that we're all in the wrong place?
It's easy to look around and see what has gone wrong, but it is so much wiser to look around and see what we found instead. Surviving the storm, coming to this island, meeting you, Elena, this is my second chance.
A second chance. That is what my father told me too. That this voyage was a second chance.
And so you must trust that.
That isn't so easy for me. I was raised to think freely, to feel and learn for myself. My father sending me here was completely unexpected and unlike him. And I'm not sure if it has left me doubting him or myself more. How do I trust anyone now?
Those who came before us have more insight, more experience and years in this world. When they guide us, they do it from knowledge and love. Doing what is expected of you shouldn't be seen as punishment, but as a path forged from knowingness. Think of it this way. I am a healer. When someone asks for me, it is because they need help, because they trust my wisdom. My experience with medicine is greater than theirs. If they follow my recommendations and let me do what I know, I can help them. If they do not, their sickness will prevail.
I never really thought of it that way.
You do not jump into water without knowing how to swim. Let others show you how.
How about a meal before today's swimming lessons?
Yes, I am getting hungry. I promised Bahia we would go on an adventure today, gathering fruit and nuts from the trees.
Here, let me help you up. Would you like any company?
Not today. This is going to be a girls-only trip, right, Bahia?
Right.
Well, don't let her get you into any mischief. She's a troublemaker, I can tell.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Get over here.
I don't mind coming with you, honestly. I'll bring my bow. Maybe find us a bird to eat.
You stay. It'll be good for us ladies to have some time alone. And you too.
But I won't be alone.
That is my point. Some brotherly bonding.
Take my knife, and yell if you need anything. Anything.
I will.
You will?
I promise.
Now go on. Get along, you two.
Maddie Bear.
Oh, can't go anywhere without your bear now, can you? Here.
We'll be back soon.
I was thinking of doing a little fishing. Would you like to join me?
That's all right. I don't want to wander too far off in case the ladies need me.
I know I haven't known Elena as long as you have, but she doesn't strike me as the type who needs rescuing.
Neither was Lucio.
I see. Well, you can join me if you'd like. May be good for you. Give you something else to think about and focus on. Unless you don't know how to fish.
Don't know how.
Spearfishing isn't as easy as a line and hook.
That isn't a spear, it's a stick.
That makes it even more difficult.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to show you how?
I'm sure I can figure it out.
Of course. But you know, you'll need to get your hands dirty. This isn't a gentleman's sport.
Do I strike you as a gentleman?
No, you don't. That is why I'm confused to see you pretending to be one for Elena.
There is no pretending. Elena knows who I am.
But do you know who she is? Or what she wants?
How do you mean?
I see the way you look at her.
And how is that?
With longing, with lust. You do know she is betrothed.
I am well aware.
I'm just trying to protect you both.
From what? Actually having a moment of happiness in our lives?
Happiness is not what you have in common. It is grief, sadness.
Well, that is more than you have with her.
Silas, this isn't a competition.
Is it not?
Do you think if she had to choose between us, she'd have any trouble deciding?
Get to the point.
Silas, I'm a doctor. You... Her father sent her away so she could have a life of ease and joy, a life without hardship. Do you really believe you can give that to her?
Silas, Kwesi, look.
Look at all those berries.
How'd I do?
I think you may be the best berry picker on the whole island.
Is that good?
You bet it is.
There you all are.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I could hardly keep up with her.
Do you want to sit?
She said she is fine.
I heard her. I'm just making sure.
Thank you, but I'm fine. Really.
See?
What is going on here?
Nothing. We're just trying to catch some fish. Make a big feast for you tonight.
I don't need a feast. What we have is plenty.
See?
Don't confuse her politeness with what she truly deserves in this life.
You think I don't know what she deserves?
Silas,
That woman has been through hell. She doesn't need any more reason to feel pain.
that woman is standing
Do you
right
have an
here.
idea what pain is? You can heal a cut or broken bone. But do you know what it means to have a broken heart?
I have known many moments of brokenness, and I have never let it define me or change how I treat another soul.
And that makes you better than me.
In many ways, yes.
Please stop.
There is no difference between us here. We're both on this island, both stranded away from who we were, what we know.
Silas, please.
And if the captain does not come back for us, both of us will be buried in the sand before summer's through.
Then I hope you go first, so we can dance on your grave too. Celebrate a life that almost mattered.
Kwesi.
You pompous son of a bitch!
You want to hit me?
Kwesi, stop.
Go ahead. Prove my point. Show her who you
Stop,
really
stop,
are.
Stop! Shame on you. Both of you. What makes either of you think that I would go running into the arms of a man who has never once taken the time to ask me how I feel, instead of presuming my heart's intentions right in front of me? I have a voice, and I intend to use it. And if you want to steal that voice from me and to decide for me, then you are no better than anyone. And you certainly don't deserve a second glance from me, let alone my affection.
Elena.
No. Bahia, let's go.
Elena, please. I'm sorry.
If you are sorry, do not tell me. Show me. Show me.
Thank Thank you for listening to Eralore Studios by Way of the Sea, with vocal talent by Brenna Patzer as Elena, Enzo Leone as Silas, Gervais Weeks as Kwesi, and Sunny Snow as Bahia. Eralore Studios is a family-owned and female-led storytelling brand and production company dedicated to creating connections through original characters and stories inspired by eras gone by. With a mission to spotlight visual and performing artists through stories that showcase the strength of the human spirit, Eralore seeks to create a safe place and a celebrated stage for creative collaboration in the arts. Stay Busy is transforming the business card industry into a digital, more sustainable entity. For more information about our collaboration partner, please visit staybusy.com.